Everyone's giving all kinds of explanations tonight. Everyone's giving all kinds of explanations tonight. Where did the BJP lose out? Why has the BJP lost out? Should the BJP has committed a strategic blunder or not by not calling for fresh elections in Delhi after the Lok Sabha election results when the Modi wave was at a peak? There's such a long gap between the Lok Sabha victory and the 2014 elections. Allow the Aam Admi Party to regroup. Will the BJP be doing a missed chance? But that's the whole thing about missed chances, isn't it? Once you miss a chance, you miss a chance. You can keep ruing about it for the rest of your life. It's not going to help you. Sambit Patra is debating. Randeep Surjewala in the Delhi studio. I'm sorry I'm not there with you, gentlemen. Ajay Bose is with you there as well. Ashish Khaitan is leading the fight from the Aam Admi Party side. Sankarshan Thakur, roving editor of the Telegraph, making a reappearance on the Newshour this evening along with Jai Mruk. And the hashtag tonight is Delhi Fight Club. Delhi Fight Club. It's actually become a fight club, and what a fight it is. So you have Sambit Patra. Bad news for you. Where do you want to start? You just keep losing ground. Opinion poll after opinion poll. You know what the people are now saying. The Aam Admi Party has a 2% lead over you, and God forbid for you, the Aam Admi Party could gain to 4%, then they could be over 40 seats, right, Jay? Absolutely. What's the mathematics of it? Let's read out for Sambit. Yeah.
If we go back to the 2013 polls, if the Congress were to lose even 5% of its vote share to the Aam Admi Party, it would easily cross 40. It would get 41. So if they would lose 10, the Aam Admi Party would get 47, a number in tandem with Yogendra Yadav's suggestion.
So when the overall tally stood at 28 for the Aam Admi Party and 31 in for the BJP in 2013, the numbers did not reveal at that time how close some of the wins were for the Aam Admi Party. Because the seats where the BJP won was with huge margins, and the seats which they failed to garner were lost by small margins.
Absolutely.
So there is a great possibility of a fight back by the Aam Admi Party, especially Congress Party down. Sambit Patra, you have a very sad expression on your face. Very sad, and probably I would say a pretty fatalistic expression on your face. What's wrong with you?
Read my mind. I'll tell you what's going on in my mind. I'll tell you.
I only read body language.
I would not be arrogant. I would not be overconfident. I would be just rightly confident to say on your channel today that wait for 10th, and I tell you, we'll be the ones who will form the government. Bharatiya Janata Party will form the government on its own. Now, as far as this nervousness and we are going to lose and all is concerned, let me tell you, most of the poll pundits of the country, in fact, had predicted that Bharatiya Janata Party is not going to make it in 2014.
That's rubbish. Most of them that's absolute rubbish.
Modi cannot,
that's absolute rubbish.
Cannot become the Prime Minister of the country.
That's absolute rubbish. No, please don't say that. That's wrong. First of all, Ajay Bose.
That is false.
That's false. That's false. What's Sankarshan? One minute. Sankarshan.
No, Ajay.
Sankarshan and Ajay Bose want to contradict you. No, we don't let false facts go unchecked on the news.
Every poll gave the BJP a clear edge. Some of them said, it is true that not many polls thought that the BJP would get a majority on its own.
Yeah.
That was the surprise element. But every poll, as far as I remember, was very clear that the BJP was the one which was going to form the government in New Delhi. So I don't know which world Sambit is living in, because there is no question. No. Then you have amnesia. I'm sorry, please. Go back, very easily checked. Very easily checked. Everybody said BJP will form the government.
And we still have 4 days to go. And I tell you, as Arnav, you rightly pointed out that Kiran Bedi is edging in. Arvind Kejriwal had a long career as far as politics in Delhi right to today is concerned. But Kiran Bedi, though a new entrant, in fact has moved by bounds and leaps. You are showing as to how she is coming very close.
You know, this is not a self-cert.
I believe, and our survey says that Kiran Bedi is far ahead of Arvind Kejriwal. But what you are showing also points to the fact that Kiran
I'm going to put all the polls on the screen now. I'm going to, no, 1 second.
These 4 days,
1 second, please, Sambit Patra.
Arvind Kejriwal will be left behind.
Sambit, you see, I'll tell you, we'll put all the polls on the screen now. Okay, so and by the way, while we do it, I also want Sankarshan to rebut, because he wanted to rebut Sambit Patra out there, who looks unreasonably worried. Sambit, it's okay. The 10th is some time away. Take heart. Here are the numbers. Jay will take us through them. Jay.
If we look at the polls comparing the popularity of the chief ministerial candidates, Kejriwal versus Bedi versus Makan, the narrowest gap is actually 6%, where also Kejriwal is ahead by 6%. The highest gap, which is the ET poll, the latest poll, the gap is 16%, 54 versus 38. So you have a range between 6 and 16. I mean, she's at the least, at the most optimistic, yet playing a catch-up for 6%.
Absolutely. What's gone wrong for the BJP is the question. Ashish Khaitan opening the debate from the Aam Admi Party side. Ashish, over to you.
I wanted to say something.
Yeah, see, over the last 3 months, the biggest initiative that Aam Admi Party took was that we went from one mohalla to another mohalla, from one assembly to another assembly, asking people what are their biggest concerns and what do they think could be the solutions. We set out an agenda of governance, we set out a model of governance, and we evolved a manifesto. This time the manifesto that we have released is the manifesto actually drawn by the people of Delhi, and we went to every section. That's one initiative that we carried out. The other initiative, which actually we are thankful for the BJP for that they gave us enough time between this election and the Lok Sabha election to build our party, to strengthen our party, to build a volunteer base. Because we were a new party, we went into the Lok Sabha election, we spread ourselves too thin. Now this 8-month period allowed us to build a volunteer base right from starting from booth to polling center, to ward, to mohalla, and then to assembly, and then to parliamentary constituency. Now we are the most structured party today. The third thing, Arvind Kejriwal's leadership, his ability to lead the people of Delhi and lead the party was unquestionable within the party. So there was a unity of purpose within the party, right from the lowest volunteer to the senior most party functionary. Everybody stood behind Arvind Kejriwal. One, there was unity of purpose. Two, there was a common agenda. We were very clear what we want for Delhi. There was no confusion at all. We wanted to rein in corruption, we wanted to rein in inflation. We set out a manifesto how we will provide women safety and security in Delhi. We will put CCTV cameras. We will
okay, no speech mode, no speech mode, Ashish. Ashish, you're quickly slipping into speech mode tonight.
One second.
No, Ashish, I've noticed this. You're quickly slipping into speech mode, no speech mode. No speech mode, my friend, no speech mode. Come to the point, no speech mode. This is a debate program.
While I'm saying,
no, this is the debate program, no speech mode.
BJP, see, simple point. Just give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. BJP thinks that it can win every election hereafter. After the May 2014 victory, BJP thought it can win every election in this country by switching on its well-oiled election machinery, by projecting the face of Honorable Prime Minister that look, we have Prime Minister now, just 10 days ahead of the election, Prime Minister will hold 4 rallies and the people, wherever the election would be, would say, okay, now let's vote for the BJP. This is not going to work.
Can I
overconfidence. No, overconfidence is the issue. Sankarshan Thakur first. Sankarshan Thakur, I'll come back to you, Sambit. Sankarshan, please, I'll come back to you. You have to hear, please, Sambit. Don't mind. I'll give you a full opportunity to reply when you can. But the fact is, you've been forced to call. You've been forced. Sambit, you have been forced to wage a name-calling campaign than fight an issue-based election. You have been out-thought by your rivals. You were indecisive in calling for the elections in Delhi. And you have no anti-incumbency wave supporting you this time. The circumstances are changing. Sankarshan is adding to the debate. We are moving fast now. No speech mode, gentlemen. Yes, please, Sankarshan. Sankarshan, what's going wrong here for the BJP?
Yeah, but what I wanted.
What's going wrong? 1 second, Sankarshan. What's going wrong with the BJP?
Stop speaking.
Sankarshan, please, Sankarshan.
Stop speaking. I can come in.
Sankarshan, please, Sambit, please, Sankarshan, let the others speak.
To Bharatiya Janata
Party. I will give you time. I will give you time after Sankarshan.
I won't start until Dr. Patra stops speaking.
Go on, he stopped. Go on.
All right, Arnab, the state of play is this. In May, the BJP sweeps Delhi, all 7 Lok Sabha elections, Lok Sabha seats. And then you have an epochal outcome. Modi becomes Prime Minister, the first party actually in long decades to have a single party majority. Now, the BJP spokesman on the program tonight is actually saying Dr. Kiran Bedi, the Chief Ministerial candidate of the Bharatiya Janata Party, is catching up. I mean, how much more can be said of the state of the BJP
I was
today?
reading your
let's not forget.
account. I was commenting on the opinion polls that was made. I said, if you would have heard Mr. Sankarshan, I said, according to our survey, she's far ahead of Arvind Kejriwal, and that is what is the perception.
I don't know which survey you're talking about. Show me the survey, please share the survey with us.
We don't believe in these polls. But I was just commenting on the numbers that you had flashed on your TV channel. You can rewind back and you can hear what I had said. I had said that according to our perception, to our survey, Kiran Bedi is far ahead of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal,
That's the thing.
who is a
So you want to
neutral
believe
man.
that support you and don't want to believe surveys that don't support you.
We therefore
I have respected the surveys. That does not mean I believe the survey.
No, one
I
second.
have respected the survey.
One
That does
second.
not mean I
1 minute.
believe the
1 minute.
survey.
Sankarshan. Okay, Sankarshan. Let's discuss issues. Let us concede tonight. I go to Randeep Surjewala. 1 second. I want to go to Randeep Surjewala, please.
I just wanted to add something.
No, I haven't
saying, since May, Arnab, just give me half a second. Since May, the BJP has been, irrespective of their performances, in Jammu, in Jharkhand, their vote share compared to the Lok Sabha has been falling. And I don't know, I don't see any reason why the BJP should suddenly register a rise in their Delhi numbers or percentages. You know, I'm putting my neck on the block here, and I'm saying it's not going to be a close election.
Okay.
It's not going to be a close election, and I'm only journalistically judging this.
Now?
What do you think it will be? What do you think it will be?
Well, what I see on the street, Arnab, in Delhi, is a momentum that the Aam Admi Party has suddenly gained against the run of play of the Lok Sabha wipeout.
Right.
That is quite surprising.
Okay.
That is surprising.
Interesting. 1 second before I come back to Jay. I'd like to go to Randeep Surjewala, but I want to set, because we have a great panel. Gentlemen, I still want to give the viewer a choice to think on issues, please. So we can keep talking about it, and you know what Sambit Patra is going to say? Rubbish poll, bad poll, motivated poll, political poll, I don't believe it poll, etc. Polls are wrong.
I do not believe in the poll.
But that's why I don't want to get into a name calling on polls.
Absolutely clear.
The polls for me, the reason I'm putting polls on air, Mr. Patra, is because 5 polls are more or less saying the same thing. Now, you know what? 5 polls were more or less saying the BJP is sweeping. The nature of your sweep was the question. You ended up getting far more than the polls predicted, but every single poll said you were forming the government. Except one which said you are getting a simple majority. So the polls are giving you something, a trend which is indicative. My question here is, I want the viewers to get a sense of 5 or 6 questions. First, did the BJP make a mistake by doing a name-calling campaign than fighting an issue-based one? You see, BJP was fighting an issue-based election when it came to May. Now they got into name-calling. They were outthought. They were indecisive in calling for the elections. They were indecisive about their strategy. They were indecisive about their chief minister. There is uncertainty in the Sangh Parivar about the BJP prospects. There is a reluctance to take on the Aam Admi Party directly on issues. There is a big reliance on the central leadership to salvage your campaign. And there is no anti-incumbency factor also. These are all realities. Now Randeep Surjewala joins the debate. Where does the Congress party stand, and how do you see the result? How do you see the polls?
Central government.
Randeep Surjewala's turn, please. Yes, Ashish, now opening up the debate after this.
Bharatiya Janata Party has been working on various plans. Plan A was, when they did not hold election, was to somehow make enough number of MLAs defect and constitute a government, because BJP was jittery about forming the government. When they could not do so, they involved Plan B, where they called for election and projected Mr. Modi as the face. Suddenly, about 15 days or 20 days before the polls, after the failed Ramleela ground rally, they invented Plan C, where they imported Miss Bedi for the first time, despite her critical comments both of the BJP as also of Mr. Modi, and she walks out of your channel, refuses to answer any question till date. There is a complete rebellion against her in the BJP. Even the state president has to protest. So then they put in place the Plan D, where they invoke Barack Obama. And it seems none of their 4 plans are working. That is why they are jittery. And that is why the name calling. Somebody calls Kejriwal a bandar. Sometimes they show a caricature by garlanding Anna Hazare's picture. Sometimes they put a caricature of Arvind Kejriwal's family, including the children. Kejriwal talks about his caste. They talk about Updavi Gotra. What is happening? Is Delhi election a tamasha between Kejriwal and Kiran Bedi? Delhi election is about issues, and that's what you rightly pointed out. Delhi election is about crime prevention. Delhi election is about electricity. Delhi election is about infrastructure. Delhi election is about employment. Delhi election is about making this city a truly urban, developed, well-developed city with enough amenities for the people. But unfortunately, in 9 months, Mr. Modi has failed to deliver. That's why there is entire incumbency. 49 days of Mr. Kejriwal's rule people have seen. And that is why when you go on the field, I know that the polls are not showing that. Fair enough, and I concede that the polls are not showing, but the situation on the ground, Ardab, is slowly but rapidly changing, because they have seen 15 years of urban development and making the city a world-class city.
But one second. But if that is the issue, and if the entire name-calling of the Congress party has been aimed at Kejriwal, and you are right, but then Kejriwal should be the beneficiary, not anyone else. Because, for example, and Sambit, ask yourself this. What kind of a campaign have you run? For God's sake, your ads don't focus on your agenda for Delhi. They focus on personal caricatures of Arvind Kejriwal's family. Your ads focus little on your vision for Delhi. They focus on calling Kejriwal a bhagoda, giving the people of Delhi a dhoka. This bhagoda dhoka campaign, is that all that you put out? Your ads have caricatured a garlanded Anna Hazare to sell the narrative that Kejriwal betrayed the India against
totally
corruption chief.
Campaign.
They focus on Kejriwal's bungalow. They focus on Kejriwal. So my question to you, Mr. Sambit Patra, allow me to complete my question. My question to you is,
we are putting up press conferences.
Mr. Patra, are you not going to take my question?
Day before yesterday, we spoke about
Mr. Patra, are you not going to take my question?
Transportation.
Mr.
A day
Patra,
before that,
Mr. Patra,
Mr. Venkaiah Naidu addressed the unauthorized colony issue.
Can I also add a question?
Mr. Patra, please, are you not going to take my question?
Why are you not in fact trapping into these press conferences?
The truth of the matter is, now Prime Minister has joined in this negativity campaign, and if you see his last 3 speeches, Prime Minister is personally leading a negative campaign in Delhi. That shows that they have nothing positive to say.
To Rahul Gandhi instead of shouting over here.
No, the question is,
well, I know your pun and I know your vayang, but your vayang and pun will not adequately address the core issues that Mr. Modi has failed to deliver in last 9 months for people of Delhi.
Sir, it is, an election campaign. An election campaign, Mr. Patra.
You are studying us.
Mr. Patra, I congratulate you. Sambit Patra,
this is neither pun nor arrogance. This is
Sambit Patra, I congratulate you on 2 things tonight. First, I congratulate you for your optimism. Because only an eternal optimist can take the line that you are doing.
No, on 10th you would see it. On 10th you would see it.
Secondly, I congratulate you.
In fact, fainted after the result of 2014 election.
Secondly, I congratulate you.
What is going to happen?
Why don't you take my congratulations? Secondly, I congratulate you on your loyalty. Because the true test of a party loyalist is the most difficult of circumstances, hold on to his ground. But an election, Mr. Patra, and I may have seen and reported on a few more than you have been as a spokesperson. An election, Mr. Patra, is about setting the agenda. Right? You, the Congress, even the Congress party beat you to a U-turn document highlighting the flip-flops of the Aam Admi Party. You have shown every indication that the Aam Admi Party is your principal rival in this election. You have made the Aam Admi Party the issue of the Delhi election. You delayed the election, and after that, everything that you do in terms of your marketing campaign, you think you are running the Aam Admi Party down, but you are making them a buzzword.
Can I remind you or not?
You are making them a buzzword.
Can you remind you of something? You remember the day when Arvind Kejriwal went to contest against Mr. Modi in Banaras?
I'm not talking about 2014 now. Ashish Khaitan will respond to that.
The same kind of thing was going on everywhere.
What thing?
What thing? That we are nervous, that we are going to succumb, that in a way it is a big test that Mr. Modi has to face. It is something
1 minute, Mr. Patra.
Will never be able to
Ashish Khaitan is responding now, please.
This
is exactly what we are discussing today. This is exactly what we are discussing today. This has been the constant refrain of Bharatiya Janata Party over the last 8 months, making all kinds of wild allegations, conjecturing about Arvind Kejriwal, second-guessing him, making all kinds of allegations about his intentions that he wanted to become PM and so on. Where is your agenda for Delhi today? You didn't even come out with a manifesto. Now, this is the minimum that a political party does before every election.
No, where is your agenda, by the way?
Time-honored practice.
Where is your agenda? Tell me, Ashish.
Between the electorate and the political party, because 2 years down the line, the people have the manifesto in their hands and they want to hold the political party accountable that, look, you had promised certain things, where are those promises? You didn't even come out with a manifesto,
Ashish
you don't have an agenda. Every day you're spending
I'll tell you on your face, your manifesto is nothing
not
but a
setting the
dharna
agenda
document.
for people of
The
Delhi,
way you have
but
formulated it,
caricaturing
in fact,
Arvind
you yourself have
Kejriwal.
agreed
Look,
to the
when
fact,
even the
Mr.
Prime
Kejriwal
Minister
himself has
in an
agreed to the
election
fact
rally
that most of the time I would be on the
70%
streets
of his
for a
time
protest
abusing
because I
Arvind
would not be
Kejriwal, then
able
that
to
shows
fulfill
that
what
your
I have
entire
committed
campaign
in my
has not only been
manifesto.
reactionary,
So it is not
but
a
also
manifesto,
negative.
it's a dharna document.
Negative campaign.
Just as the
I
Congress
have
has a
not seen
press
such a negative
document, you
campaign.
have a
I have
dharna
also been a
document.
journalist. So has been Arnav. Arnav, I would like to ask you, have you ever seen such a negative campaign?
Oh, don't become
personalized
cousin brother of Arnav over here to please him. Don't become a journalist
from a ruling
like Arnav
party.
over here on Newshour.
From a ruling party.
Don't do that.
A party which had just swept the polls 8 months ago.
No, you see.
What happened to all your promises? Today you don't want to come out with a manifesto because people will compare your manifesto with the 2014 Lok Sabha
Who said
manifesto.
we don't have a manifesto?
That
What
in
is this?
2014 Lok
This is
Sabha
the vision
elections, all
document
your
of
7
Delhi. Go
MP
through it.
candidates
Go through
brought
it.
out an individual manifesto.
Unlike
you had brought out a
we
Delhi manifesto.
we
Where's
have
your manifesto
detailed
today
version
for the
of
assembly
everything.
election?
Unlike you, it is not a dharna statement. Unlike you, it is what can be done on the ground and will be done on the ground.
Put it out in public domain.
And
let the people decide.
People have
your
respect
CM
for this
candidate doesn't
document
want
of
to have a
ours.
public
Unlike
debate
you people,
with Arvind
people will
Kejriwal.
not say
You don't want to put out a manifesto.
One second, then why, Mr. Patra, Mr. Patra, if that is the case.
BJP and Aam Admi Party and have one relevant issue that I want to flag for both of them.
No, between all of this.
The issue is only this much.
Okay,
that
Randeep.
issue is only this much. The issue is, why is Prime Minister himself, besides the entire BJP,
by the way, the Congress party has also been carrying out a smear campaign against Arvind Kejriwal. So that,
by the way,
unites both Congress and BJP.
Why is the Prime Minister
only one thing common between Congress and BJP today
that is totally
is that
negative,
you have
totally
made Arvind Kejriwal the agenda
without
of this
mentioning
election.
as to what does he have to say.
Congress party brought out a booklet on Arvind Kejriwal.
Well, we brought out a booklet.
No, what you have to say about Delhi? You are making all those promises.
Mr. Ashish Khaitan,
Congress
don't take a moral high ground.
That's why Congress party came out with a manifesto.
He is going to shrink to his size.
Congress party is the only party which has set down a clear-cut agenda on each issue. Unlike your Delhi dialogues, we are the only party which have ruled Delhi, and we are the party which transformed Delhi, turned Delhi around. Tell me one thing that Aam Admi Party or BJP did post 1998.
Misgovernance.
Arnav, can I ask a question to Samit?
You can continue to say that Delhi used to have a budget of 4,000 crores.
No, but I want to ask a question.
It has a budget of 37,500 crores. It has 11,000 buses. It has 200
second, please, gentlemen.
It has 90 crore litre of water. Who gave it all? The Congress gave it, Ashish.
Just one second.
Do not turn a blind eye.
I just want to ask.
All right, 1 second. Before you come in, before you come in, I want to. No. I see something. I'm going to let you give you a chance to ask a question, please. And the question is coming from Ajay. Ajay, I'm coming to you. But, Mr. Patra, I'm coming to you 1 second. I'll let you full chance to ask your question. But remember this. Sambit, think tonight. You have been undecided about who will lead your campaign, Narendra Modi or somebody else.
What is the problem if we
The problem is it's only last month that you choose Kiran Bedi and after that.
Number of ministers, we have number of organizational men to lead the campaign.
You get an
Ask my opponents as to why they do not have any. Ask Mr. Surjewala as to why no one from the Congress is
I am asking you.
Ashish Khaitan as to why
one second.
Arvind alone party.
1 second, Sambit, I am asking you something more relevant today. No, at least, okay. So Times Now is bad, media is bad, Congress is bad,
No, who
Aam Admi
says?
Party is bad.
We never say media is bad. In fact, Arvind Kejriwal wanted to arrest you. We never said that we want to arrest you.
Well, incidentally,
it was Arvind Kejriwal who wanted to arrest you all.
That's all
Did we
right.
ever say that we want to arrest you? Tell me.
And has said they are carrying out
By the way, Sambit Patra, one second. I'll arrest
We
you.
have highest regard for media, let me tell you.
1 second. The
Arnav,
question
we have
therefore
highest
is
regard for you. We don't disrespect you.
Sambit Patra in the organizer today. 1 second, I'm coming to you, Ajay Bose. This question must be answered. Nobody apart from the RSS whose services you rope in extensively in the Delhi election campaign has admitted officially that the Aam Admi Party is a formidable opponent and has an edge over you in several areas. It is also acknowledged that the BJP is a divided house over the induction of Kiran Bedi and that your situation in Delhi is so dire that you had to enlist the service of an outsider like Bedi to salvage your campaign. Now tell me, Sambit Patra, that you denounce the Organizer magazine.
No, I
Say,
will
no,
say,
no,
why are
no,
you
no,
all busy
do you
reading
denounce
my
the
books?
Organizer
No, why
magazine?
do you want to read my books? You read your books.
I'm
no.
reading yours.
Don't read my books. Read
No.
your own books.
No,
I would
that's
suggest
no
Aam
answer.
Admi Party and
Ashish,
Surjewala ji
Ashish,
to read their
no,
own
no,
books.
Sankarshan, is
Don't
that
have
an
to read
answer?
my books.
Is that an answer?
No,
I'm
no,
asking
no.
you.
We will introspect. We will
it was,
We are on the
Arnav,
ground.
you
We
who
are
was
prepared.
reading
We are
organizer to
contesting the
Sambit
election
Patra
in the
and
best
not
possible way.
anyone
And
else.
on 10th, we will be victorious.
Randeep Surjewala and Ashish Khetan in the debate, please.
Arnab, to me, it is, as I said in the beginning, it is a commentary on what has happened to the Modi Sarkar in the last 9 months, that within this period, from sweeping Delhi, all 7 Lok Sabha seats, they are actually playing catch up
Mr.
in
Sankarshan,
the
you
national
never
capital.
wanted Mr. Modi to become the Prime Minister. You said that Mr. Modi will never become the Prime Minister. And today,
I have never ever thought that it is up to me for someone to become Prime Minister. There are 1.25 million people who decide to
You
become
are
Prime
only
Minister.
waiting for the fall to happen. Take my words. The fall is not going to happen. I'm saying the fall is not going to happen.
I go back, Sambit, see, please, 1 second.
No,
I want you to understand one thing, Sambit Patra. Mr. Patra, this is an independent media. One of the attributes of an independent media today is... No, 1 second. Yesterday, 1 second. 1 second, Sankarshan. Sankarshan, you see, now everyone shoots the messenger. Just give me half a second. I want to make a point here. Shoot the messenger. But I tell you, this independent media, its voice will not be put down. I'll ask the questions as ferociously to the Aam Admi Party about where those 2 crore rupees came from, as it will ask you about your multiple blunders, your indecisive strategy, and the way the RSS is questioning you. Now, you can't get personal with my panelists and then start saying, oh, Sankarshan, you've been always anti-BJP. Oh, Ajay Bose, you have an agenda.
Personal.
Oh, Kumar Ketkar, you have an agenda. That doesn't help.
Baba, I'm telling you the
problem.
I'm telling
they cannot take
just a second.
any kind of critical comments. You've been talking all the time.
Let me answer Sankarshan and Ajay ji in a very intellectual manner. The point is, Mr. Sankarshan says that there is an anti-incumbency against Mr. Modi. Mr. Sankarshan, only a month ago, 2 states went into election.
Yes, you have a right to disagree. We disagree so many times.
And in
but that does not
if
mean
there was
we
an
say
anti-incumbency,
that a panelist
why did we have a historical result? That we had historical results in Jammu and Kashmir and Jharkhand only proves that there is no anti-incumbency.
About to have a historical result in Delhi also.
No, why are you preempting?
You're about to have a historical result in Delhi.
With a chunk in your face and happiness within yourself, why are you preempting something which is not going to happen?
A question.
You are not happy about Jharkhand, you are not happy about Jammu Kashmir. Congratulate me on Jammu. Have you ever congratulated me on Jammu Kashmir? No, you have never. Never. There also you see a design. Look, in Jammu and Kashmir, they could not meet their
This debate is not about BJP versus TV panelists and news channels. This debate is not about BJP vis-a-vis news channels and panelists. This debate is about rationality and reason. And as the flip
No, 1 second, gentlemen.
So I think that's what Mr. Patra needs to do.
Mr. Patra, 1 minute, please. May I please? Can I just come in? Because otherwise it will go uninterrupted. 1 second, please.
I just want to know
a question from Ajay Bose to Sambit Patra. Yeah, go ahead.
BJP's demand for statehood for Delhi. Can you just explain to me tonight, have they given up that demand? Why does it find no mention of that in the vision document?
Let me announce.
Tell me.
We will,
it was there in
we will-
2013.
we will
Why has it been dropped
we
now?
will grant statehood to
Answer.
Delhi. I'm answering, Baba, in a single line. We will grant statehood to Delhi. Wait, we'll form the government, we'll give statehood to Delhi. Sufficient.
So why is it not there in your document?
No, you asked me. I'm
Why-
answering
why-
you.
why haven't you commented?
Arnab, may I?
You asked
may I
me.
You
add
are
to
saying you
what
give it-
Mr.
give it-
Ajay has
You
said?
asked
Why
me.
haven't you mentioned
You
that?
asked me. I answered you.
Now,
also add one
that's
more
a very
thing.
important
Very
political
funny.
statement.
Why haven't you
That
mentioned
only if you win Delhi, you will give statehood to Delhi.
Mr. Ajay Bose, Delhi as a state. Take the words.
That coercive politics. Anna, once again.
No, one
That
minute,
coercive
one at a
politics.
time.
That
Ashish
we
Khetan.
won't commit
And are
full
you
statehood to
trying to
Delhi.
blackmail people of
Only if
Delhi
we win
saying
Delhi, we will
that
give full
only
statehood to
give you
Delhi.
statehood
No,
only if we win Delhi and not
that's a
otherwise.
very, very coercive statement. You said you will, if only
is
if you
that a-
win Delhi, you will give
out
full
to
state to
people of
Delhi.
Delhi
You
by
want to
Bharatiya
hold the
Janata
people of Delhi to
Party
ransom?
Prime Minister?
Just imagine.
And is
Do you
that
think that the people
why
of Delhi will
left
allow
right of
Bharatiya
Delhi
Janata Party to hold them to
You
ransom?
wanted
Only
to.
if we win, we will give.
No, you told me, your question was, if you come to government, will you give statehood or not? My
I
question
said, why
is,
have
yes.
why
We
have
come
you
to
dropped
government,
it?
we
Why
come
have
to
you
government.
dropped it?
Ajay, you made the point. Ajay, you made the point.
It is in
It is
You
not
are
there
already in
in the
government
agenda.
in the center.
And we will see to it that we will form the government.
not there in
and
the
deliver
agenda.
For
upon our
9 months,
promises.
Bharatiya Janata Party is in power and they are ruling through governor, lieutenant governor. Why did they not give full statehood to
Mr.
Delhi
Surjewala,
despite promising it
Mr.
in the last
Surjewala,
Lok
you
Sabha
also know that this has
manifesto
to be
and last
passed
2
on the legislative
manifestos?
floor.
And why is
You
it that
also
your
know.
chief ministerial
You
candidate
have
says
no right to
that
question
no,
this.
giving
15
statehood to Delhi
years,
is not an
Mr.
agenda
Surjewala,
and
you
none
never
of the
gave statehood.
items on
And
your vision
today,
document
suddenly
can
out
even
of
be
the blue,
touched,
you
can
are
even be
talking about
implemented,
statehood,
can
where
even
was
be
it 15
considered
years? Why should I
without
answer the
full
Congress?
statehood to
It should be
Delhi. But then
straightforward
you
to the
continue
people of
to,
Delhi.
it
No, what
continues to
more
elude,
straightforwardness can
even
be
in shape of a
expected, Mr.
promise
Put
made
it
by
in your vision
BJP.
document.
I told you.
May I,
single
gentlemen,
line.
may I please?
No, in a single line, I answered your
Can
question.
I not get stuck on that issue? 1 second, please, Sir Sambit Patra. Sambit Patra, now we'll go to a more critical issue and don't be touchy about it.
No, I'm not touchy at all.
Yeah, don't be. No, 1 second.
You are pouncing
One,
on
my
me.
question
So
is
who else
to
are
Jayam
touchy?
Rook.
I'm not touchy. I'm only smiling and giving answers.
My question is for Jayam Rook. And we acknowledge tonight, Jay, that the wave post-May 2014 has firmly been with the BJP. Has that wave started seriously waning? Because this election will be seen to be what happened to the Modi wave. Has that wave started waning? Could you just analyze that for us? And then I'll take it back to our panelists. Yes, please, Jay.
I think there are two ways to look at it. First is the wave itself, and then is the local opposition. In Maharashtra in October 2014, the BJP on its own got 27% of the votes, which was similar to its Lok Sabha vote share. So in a sense, we could clearly say the wave continued. Jharkhand, December 2014, they were 10% short of their Lok Sabha vote share in Jharkhand, which in a way is the wave ebbing. And now what we are seeing is a more urban and informed audience is sort of turning fickle very fast. That's the voter of Delhi.
So then the question goes back to our panelists. National impact of Delhi election is what we need to look at. My question is, Randeep, I just would like to put Randeep and Ashish Khetan and Sambit on this issue. Fact is, let's start with you, Randeep. Since May, okay, trend 122 seats, I think, out of 145 in Maharashtra. Form a government with the Shiv Sena, sweep Jammu, win 25 seats in Jammu, 52 assembly segments in the Haryana assembly election, your state, 46 out of 81 in Jharkhand, clean majority, and the Delhi election, Randeep, if you look back at the results of May, was supposed to be 60. They should have won 60 out of 70 based upon the Lok Sabha election. From 60 out of 70, people are now saying 30. So if you have come down to half, in how many months has it been?
7 months.
7 months. Half the number of seats projected. Then surely there is a bigger picture that is now emerging, which will now also be discussed. Randeep, your take on it, and then we'll get Sambit and Ashish to come back on that. Randeep.
I'm extremely happy, Arnab, that you point this out because that's the most important issue in this election. People of Delhi, which is really cosmopolitan, that's why we call it mini Bharat, are looking at Mr. Modi's performance since May, 8-9 months. They have seen that the economy has not turned around. Lot of achhe din ke waide have been made, but nothing has been delivered. Black money has not come back. Prevention of crime has not happened in Delhi. In fact, crime has increased multifold. Across the country, manufacturing is going down despite Make in India campaign. Despite various international visits and photo ops by Mr. Modi, there is yet something tangible in terms of either investment or big ticket incomings that are yet to come to India, either from United States or from other countries. So what is it that has been delivered on the plate of the common man? And he looks at his own football and he says nothing has happened, except that government says, oh, we are in financial trouble. They keep hiking up excise duty on petro products, and they do not even percolate down those minimal benefits. Inflation has gone up. The food inflation has gone up. So what is it that is happening for the common man, and that's why he is worried?
Arnab, now can I answer?
Yes, please. Ashish also wanted to come in and make a point here. No. The BJP, by the way, Sambit is using all its organizational force at its disposal, right? Something you have benefited from in state elections last year. We all know the BJP and the RSS are mobilizing their entire support. They have spared no effort. Senior leaders have been allotted constituencies. The RSS, which is critical of you in the organizer, is also involved in a door-to-door campaign. And even Mr. Narendra Modi has given a final flourish. This is the strategy that you adopted in other states and it paid off.
No,
this is the strategy you adopted in other states and it paid off. If it does not pay off in Delhi in the way that you expect it to, what will it reflect, Mr. Sambit Patra? And then Ashish Khaitan will counter.
Can I?
No, 1 second.
Randeep
wants to add more.
Just add one line with Mr. Patra's permission. I'm sure he can answer. Two more things have happened in the meanwhile in last 9 months. We've seen the land ordinance. We've seen dilution of MG Narega. We've seen dilution of health sector reforms. We have also seen dilution of food security.
1 minute. Now let's
so a distinct impression is going that with dilution of RTI, MG Narega, land ordinance, as also food security, this is a government that only protects the rich and is perceivably anti-poor. That is another perception that is building.
Another major point raised there, that you are now no longer seen as a... in Delhi. No, 1 second, Sambit. In Delhi, the Aam Admi Party...
photo frame of the BJP spokesperson.
Sambit, this is in Delhi. Conduct a debate. In Delhi, Sambit, will you admit this? In Delhi, the Aam Admi Party...
Where is the time to admit anything? Where is the time? You have to give time to admit anything. No.
Sambit, in Delhi, has the Aam Admi Party not effectively portrayed itself as a pro-poor party?
But all of your questions are running for half an hour.
No.
And then when I get my time, Randeep Surjewala butts in and you do not allow me to speak. How do I admit? How do I keep my view?
In Delhi, I repeat a 10-second question. Look at your watch and time me now. My question is this. In Delhi, has the Aam Admi Party not portrayed itself better as a pro-poor party? Simple.
Now, let me. First and foremost, thanks to all of you that you are all still studying oceanography. The wave is waning, the wave is going 2 meters high, the wave has come down 3 meters down. Thanks for you all to be studying continuously oceanography since 2013. Now your oceanography says that the wave is waning in Delhi. This wave was waning everywhere. The oceanography details said that it was waning in Maharashtra, also in Jammu and Kashmir it was. My point is, most of you, Mr. Surjewala is pointing to the fact that there is an anti-incumbency. He had umpteen number of points, and ironically, Mr. Surjewala from Congress, who himself is getting disseminated everywhere, is saying that there is anti-incumbency. If there is anti-incumbency, my point is 1 month ago we have won in places where no one could have contemplated that Bharatiya Janata Party could have performed. This only emboldens me in saying that no, the wave is only going strong, we are performing, there is no anti-incumbency. And to say that there is something different in Delhi and something different in Jharkhand and Jammu and Kashmir would be to say
but no answers to the relevant questions that we raised.
Are not well informed.
15,
would be to in fact
10 to 15 minutes on the debate. Ashish Khaitan is responding here, please now.
Which would be wrong to do. This means to say the 10th of this month we will form the government because people of Delhi are as informed as people of Jammu and Kashmir or people of Maharashtra or Jharkhand.
Okay, 10-15 minutes left. The opportunity right now goes to the Aam Admi Party to respond to this. In this election, apparently it appears a bit of that wave is waning off. Ashish Khaitan, please now.
Yeah, see, from the May 2014 elections where Aam Admi Party scored 34% of the total vote share, and this February 2015, Aam Admi Party, we believe, has gained, and as all the polls indicate, has gained at least 10 to 15% of vote share, if not more. And so who are these people who had voted for either Congress or for the BJP just 8 months ago, now are voting for Aam Admi Party? They are voting for Aam Admi Party for the following reasons. Now the taxpayers, the middle class, the urban middle class of Delhi wants to know what does the government give them in return. For healthcare, they have to go to the private sector. For education, they have to go to the private sector. We know every household in Delhi has a story how they get fleeced by private hospitals, by private education institutions. There is no accountability. The government has receded from all its basic requirements, all its basic duties. There is no government in education sector, health sector, and so on. The second biggest reason, the Bharatiya Janata Party said that we will make India corruption free. Over the last 8 months, they have not taken 3 tangible steps to curb corruption in Delhi. Corruption, on the other hand, has increased. 2 crores at midnight are talking about corruption-free India. Inflation in Delhi.
Mr. Ashish
Inflation has increased.
They have not taken midnight and talking against corruption.
Steps.
It is so convenient.
They have not taken 3 concrete steps.
No,
they have not taken 3 concrete steps towards providing
today.
Safety and security to women in cities.
The Aam Admi Party has
over the last 2-3 months, there have been strictures by the Delhi High Court that this government can install 50,000 CCTV cameras for the visit of Barack Obama, but you cannot install CCTV cameras for the women of the city. There have been strictures by Delhi High Court that BJP governed MCD has turned Delhi into a dustbin. BJP has been in power in MCD over the last 8 years. MCD has an annual budget of 10 to 15,000
if you had all these roadmaps for Delhi, then why did you not deliver when you got the opportunity to deliver?
Goes down in some black hole because of corruption. So there has been no action on the front of corruption.
Mr. Khaitan,
there has been nothing on the front of women's
Mr. Khaitan, but I am perplexed at one point. No, all this is okay, Mr. Khaitan. No, all this is okay, Mr. Khaitan, but one thing I cannot understand. No, one thing, 1 second, Mr. Khaitan, all this is okay. All this is okay, Ashish Khaitan, but there is one thing I cannot understand. I cannot understand why 2 people are helping you so much. And the 2 people who are helping you so much, Randeep knows it. One is Sonia Gandhi, who has addressed 1 rally, and the other is Rahul Gandhi, who has 2 rallies and some road show. I want to know from you, Randeep, please. No, one second. Ashish, you don't answer. Ashish, I want Randeep to answer. Because Randeep knows. Randeep is an experienced politician. Randeep is an experienced politician.
I will tell you the reality, the ground reality.
No, how can you tell me? How can you speak for the Congress?
Let me correct your impression.
They are helping you.
I think we are capable of speaking and explaining the position. Let me, Mr. Modi is addressing 4 rallies. Mr. Rahul Gandhi is also addressing 4 rallies. Congress president has also addressed a rally to say that the Indian National Congress helps either the BJP or the Aam Admi Party is living in a false paradise, because these are the 2 parties which are responsible for the ills of Delhi. Over last 9 months and 49 days, we've seen 49 days of anarchy, and we've seen 9 months of misrule by Mr. Modi.
You should be, Mr. Surjewala. Mr. Surjewala, please, you are a very, very astute politician, a careful spokesperson, very measured in your words, and sometimes stinging in your observations. You're very cautious when necessary. I can't compliment you more than that. The fact of the matter is, Mr. Surjewala, look at the Congress party. Okay, look at it in a very unemotional way, if it is possible. I'm sorry to say, you are getting eliminated. You are displaced from power in Maharashtra, displaced from power in Haryana, reduced to 4th place in Jammu and Kashmir, reduced to 4th place in Jharkhand. In 2013, you were down to some 7-8 seats in Delhi. So this is like, I'm sorry to say this, some people are saying this is your last chance. If it's your last chance, or even somewhere close to that, you should really be on the streets, every single Congress leader, every single leader, every day, You should be fighting this election like a do or die battle. 1 second. But Ajay Bose, you know it. Ajay Bose, you know it. Is the Congress party fighting it like a do or die battle?
Or no?
No, is the
Let Ajay first also ask
that
and
if
then
they
I'll
are
answer.
showing
I
the
won't interrupt him.
decline of the BJP, it is showing the demise of the Congress. I mean, it is showing really, look at the percentages which it is showing the Congress. I mean, 6 to 9%, is the range. I mean, look at a party which ruled Delhi for 3 successive terms.
Can I answer now?
No, but why?
Are
you trying? Okay, let me make it very simple. No, let me make it very simple, Mr. Surjewala, because if you're Mr. Surjewala, Mr. Surjewala, and the hashtag is Delhi Fight Club.
Said that the Congress made
1 second.
Support to the Aam Admi Party.
Second, the top trend in the country today right now is Delhi Fight Club. Times Now's Newshour hashtag tonight. I am asking Mr. Surjewala and Ashish, please don't worry about it. Let him answer for himself. You answer for yourself. My question to Mr. Surjewala is, there is nothing wrong. If you are helping Aam Admi Party win, come and say so. That we want to see the BJP lose, we are helping them. Otherwise, what is the logical explanation why you are not even virtually fighting the elections?
Well, Arnab, let me begin by
why are you doing this?
You are a journalist who always is thorough with his facts, who's very analytical, who is extremely wise and mature.
There's a complimentary club going on here.
But unfortunately, this time you seem to have got your facts wrong. Yes, we lost all these elections. Yes, Congress party needs to introspect and rebuild. Yes, Congress did resurrect itself post 1977.
But then fight, Mr. Surjewala, fight. Rise like a phoenix from the ashes.
Let me tell you.
Rise like a phoenix from the ashes of your losses.
Congress leader and worker, not only from Delhi,
but
about
from Rahul Gandhi?
States. They are all here. They are all fighting on the ground. We all are seeing things turn around. And the results on the 10th will show you that none of the two, which are today gloating over poll surveys, which may or may not be right, will see that things will turn out to be totally different.
Yeah, please, yeah.
The poll of polls gives the Congress 12% vote share, and on an
how many seats?
About 4 seats.
And are they and if this is the situation it come to, is it true that the Congress party will get less than independents?
Last time different polls did not in Delhi show the kind of mandate that Aam Admi Party got. They were the underdogs last time. Congress party is the underdog this time, and the results will show you a totally different picture. They will expose the arrogance of BJP and overconfidence of Aam Admi Party.
How under are you that you are not even visible?
Because they do not realize that the voter in this country is much bigger than a 2,000 sample size of a poll. If they are only winning the election on polls, I'm sorry, they're going to lose it.
You are encouraging the Congress to rise from the ashes as a phoenix. Are Baba, those who have lost their spines cannot stand. Don't you know that? They have lost their spines since 2014. They cannot
line है कि कुछ बात है कि हस्ती मिटती नहीं हमारी सदियों रहा है दुश्मन दौरे ज़मा हमारा. So we will rise, we will get our act together, and people of this city have seen, people of this state have seen, for 15 years the only party that turned around the fortunes of Delhi. Arnab, you used to come to Delhi in 98 when we took powers from BJP. You could not, you had to wipe your face 3 times and the handkerchief will go black.
On 10th you will wipe the face, don't you worry.
That is what Congress has done, made this a truly modern, international, world-class city.
Well, that's all right. You don't need to pull your biodata out there. Okay, fine. Ashish Ketan, eventually
to make Delhi a truly modern world-class city.
Ashish, how much
15 years of rule.
Ashish, how much credit do you give to the BJP?
Make Delhi a world-class city when they were in power for the last 15 years.
Ashish, how much
Congress party forgets the fact that they were in power in Delhi for 15 years.
Ashish is not giving any credit to any other party other than Congress because you have rightly exposed them as to how the Congress is helping the Aam Admi Party under the table.
Well, I can understand Ashish's anxiety on account of the...
No, 1 second. What did you say? What did you say there, Sambit? Sambit, 1 second. What did you say? Sambit, 1 second. Ashish, 1 minute. Can we just have some silence? An accusation made. I'm stretching the debate by 5 minutes. Sambit Patra just said that the Congress party is helping the Aam Admi Party under the table.
And Ashish, in fact, is congratulating.
Please listen to me. If you make an accusation, validate it. You said the Congress is helping the Aam Admi Party under the table. Now, Mr. Patra, prove it or apologize. Prove it right now.
You only said that.
You
only said that a while ago.
I said.
And I take Arnav Goswami.
What do you mean by under the table?
I believe that Arnav Goswami speaks the truth.
No,
you only
one
said
second.
a while ago.
I said.
Mr.
Patra, why are you helping them?
Fire from your shoulders.
Don't fire from my shoulders.
To answer a pertinent,
if you're going back on
raised, I take extremely serious objection to it. In fact, now in public domain it has come out, said by none less than Mr. Shanti Bhushan, that Mr. Arvind Kejriwal had leanings towards BJP during the movement of India against corruption. Ms. Kiran Bedi was an advocate of BJP, almost.
What are you saying?
As an agent of BJP, who is the part? Which is the party which thrives on anti-Congressism? It is both the Aam Admi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Ashish kehta hai.
I am not saying so. It is Shanti Bhushan, whom Mr. Patra quotes very often. He said so. And why is it that both Ms. Kiran Bedi as also Mr. Kejriwal, both their parties are fighting on that anti-Congressism? The India Against Corruption movement was I am against Congress movement, and it has now been squarely established.
But why are you supporting the Aam Admi Party government then if it was a prop up of Bharatiya Janata Party? That means you are supporting the Bharatiya Janata Party then.
Well, Mr. Patra,
today you are trying
the sinister attempts as also the conspiracies that were being played upon over the then ruling UPA are now out in the open on account of clash of the two friends, both of whom were actually chelas of Anna Hazare, and that is why Anna Hazare disowned both of them. He calls Mr. Kejriwal a power-hungry man, and he refuses to take Kiran Bedi's phone calls. Does it not prove that both of them backstabbed Mr. Anna Hazare? Both of them ditched and dumped Mr. Anna Hazare. Both of them dumped the very principles that Mr. Anna Hazare stood for, and that is why Mr. Anna Hazare has refused to listen to Kiran Bedi's phones when she sought his blessings, and he calls Mr. Arvind Kejriwal power hungry. I think it exposes that both of you are in cahoots with each other and only thrive on anti-Congressism.
1 minute. The charge was made against the Aam Admi Party and the Congress. Ashish wanted to respond. Ashish, please.
Yeah. So one thing that completely unites the Congress party and the Bharatiya Janata Party in this Delhi election is the litany of accusations against Arvind Kejriwal. Just 15 days back, Congress party brought out a booklet, U-turn Kejriwal. They brought out a booklet, and drawing from the same booklet, there was, as I said, there were issues what Arvind Kejriwal used to do when he was an additional income tax commissioner, in which accommodation he used to stay, where did he go work for Nexus Award, and so on. Why does he wear a muffler? Why does he cough so much? Let me please complete. Let me please complete. Let me please complete. Let me please complete. Let me complete. Don't do a Sambit Patra, Mr. Surjewala. Now, drawing from the same booklet, the Bharatiya Janata Party has been carrying out newspaper ads day after day, caricaturing Arvind Kejriwal, raising issues which are not pertinent to this election. People don't bother why Arvind Kejriwal coughs. People don't care why Arvind Kejriwal wears a muffler. People of Delhi want to know what Bharatiya Janata Party or Aam Admi Party has to offer. Where does Arvind Kejriwal stand? Whether he has a grasp on the issues of governance, whether he can provide a corruption-free, efficient, transparent, responsive government to the people of Delhi. On this issue, Arvind Kejriwal has been daring Ms. Kiran Bedi to please come out and have a debate so the people of Delhi can decide who is better prepared, who is more suited to govern Delhi.
Every single promise that he made to the people of Delhi is what has been questioned by the Indian National Congress.
It's only a thought.
What BJP has been doing.
It's only a thought. It's only a thought. It's only a thought. 1 second. I'm closing this debate. I've got to go to the next panel on manifesto versus manifesto. We are going deep into the manifestos. We are going to do a deep dive into the manifestos and compare manifestos versus vision statements. Only point tonight, Sambit, I'm closing this with a word from Jay. My point tonight is think about it. Think about it. Eventually, the people of this country, eventually the voters of this country, eventually the voters of this country,
केवल बात करो, फोटो खिंचवाओ, कुछ करने की आवश्यकता नहीं.
That is all they have been doing.
Eventually,
काम का फिक्र कर, फिक्र का जिक्र कर.
One is Dharna Party, one is photo op party, who do not want to ever go off television and media channels and newspapers.
No calm at all.
That is what it is. The hardcore work that Congress did in 15 years is the only thing that will transform.
Mr. Surjewala, Mr. 1 minute. I want to give one last compliment to Mr. Surjewala. Mr. Surjewala, if only your party's campaign was as spirited as your participation on the Newshour tonight, perhaps your party's fortunes would be different. Eventually, people want to see an issue-based election. They don't want to see a personality election alone. People want an issue-based election. Jay, how close is it? Finally, how close is it?
This could be as close as even 1%, yet the party that is ahead could get a simple
one line.
majority.
Shankar Sen, how exciting is this election?
Oh, extremely exciting, extremely exciting. As a journalist, you want to see an election like this.
Yes, absolutely we do. What an election. Well, we'll take a small break.
Fight in it.
Oh yes, that's why we call it the Delhi Fight Club. Taking a short break, coming back on the other side, deep dive into the manifestos and what each sides are actually putting before the people of Delhi in terms of issues.